Hi guys, this is Asal. I'm studying for the bar and I wanted to review my notes with you. So today I'm studying civil procedure and I'm studying venue. And I'll be talking about the basic concept of venue and its relationship to subject matter jurisdiction and personal jurisdiction. And finally, I'll be talking about the general venue statute, which is Statute 1391. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it, and I'm going to start with Statute 1390A. So this statute states that venue refers to geographic specification of the proper court or courts for the litigation of civil action that is within subject matter jurisdiction for the federal district courts in general. And then the next thing I would like to talk about are the restrictive rules. So what do I mean by that? I mean that subject matter jurisdiction plus personal jurisdiction is the proper forum. However, there's also a little bit more restriction on it, which I'm going to go into it right now. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the Statute 1391B1. This statute states that the lawsuit may be brought in a federal court judicial district in which any defendant resides, if all defendants are residents of the state in which the district court is located. And then the next thing I'll be talking about is Statute 1391B2, which states that the lawsuit may be brought in a district in which a substantial part of the events or omissions giving rise to the claim occurred, or substantial part of the property that is subject of the action is situated. So that is Statute 1391B2. The next thing I'll be talking about is Statute 1391, also B2, which is in contracts cases. So in contracts cases, courts tend to actually focus on where the contract was executed and where it will be performed and where the alleged breach occurred. But in tort cases, courts tend to focus on where the alleged tort was committed and where the harm was felt. So there's the contracts and the torts part to it. And then the next thing I would like to talk about is the pendant venue. I'm not going to be going too much into it, so I suggest that if you want to know more about it, you do your own research, because I would like to make a very short video and there's no way I can cover everything about venue. There is a lot to it. So, pendant venue, when there is claim with independent venue basis and claim without independent venue basis, there must be common nucleus of operative facts where the court may hear claim without independent venue basis. Okay, so the next thing I would like to talk about is Rule 13, let me double check. Yeah, 1391B3. Okay, 1391B3. It states that if there is no district in which an action may otherwise be brought, or then the suit may be brought in any district in which any defendant is subject to the court's personal jurisdiction with respect to the particular lawsuit. Okay? And then also the next thing I would like to talk about is if there is no district in which any action may otherwise be brought, then the lawsuit may be brought in any district in which the defendant is subject to the court's personal jurisdiction with respect to the particular lawsuit. So that's pretty much everything I wanted to say about this. So I'm going to summarize and then I would like to show you my outlines. So in summary, I just talked about the basic concept of venue, and I talked about residential venue and transactional venue, and finally the pendant venue. There's so much more. I would like to make a whole other video to be talking about forum selection clauses, and I would like to actually get more into Rule 1391 Part A, C, and D. But I don't think I'm going to have much time in this, so I'm going to have to stop any minute now. But the next thing I'm going to be talking about is my outline right here. So in my outline, it starts with determining which district court is proper. So what is venue? Venue determines which district court is proper. So I mentioned pendant jurisdiction, like I just said. It's when the plaintiff, let me actually define it for you, I might as well. So pendant jurisdiction, when a plaintiff has multiple claims over a defendant, each claim has to have a proper basis for venue, okay? And the next thing, you should actually really think about where a substantial part of claims or events or omissions occurred. So that's very important. You'll be looking at humans where it resides, and the humans reside where they're domiciled, whereas corporations reside in every district where they were subject to personal jurisdiction when the case was filed. So that's very important. Actually, corporations are very confusing for me, and again, I'll have to make a whole other video getting into that. The next thing is the transfer of venue. So in the interest of justice, the court may transfer to any district in which the case could have been filed. And finally, I mentioned forum nonconvenience, but I'm not going to get into that. So if you want to know more, you're going to have to look it up. I really hope you enjoy studying. Good luck.